The strategy generator is used to create strategies that fit your criteria. You can access the generator by going to the strategy tab, selecting generator, and you can start it from the green button here below. Each strategy tab has its own generator, and you can have many of them running at the same time. Let me start a few. Here is one. Here is another one. And here is another one. Okay. And you can see it's calculating here, and it's presenting the strategies for us. The best strategy that it created. I will now stop some of the generators to relieve my machine because I'm shooting the video here. But the strategy generator is very similar to the strategy editor. You can see here the input parameters, the indicator chart, the strategy properties, the SWOTs, also the account statistics and the balance chart. Let me now turn your attention to the toolbar here. And the first three buttons present different areas, different panels from the strategy generator. The first one is the command panel. And let me stop the generator to make this panel active. You can also open the command panel by clicking on strategy properties in the generator. The difference from the editor is that you cannot change the strategy from here. You will only set these options to create borders from the generator to work within. So it will create strategies that fit your criteria. The Generate Additional Entry Signals area has two options. If you leave this unchecked, the strategy will work as it was set in the editor. If you check them, this will override the editor's settings. In the Generate Position Protection area, you can see the three protections: stop loss, take profit, and break even. There are three couples of options for each of those. Okay, one couple for each of those. The keep the original option in each couple lets you decide if the generator will use the original value from the editor. You can also set it to always use. Even if you disabled this option in the editor, it will always be used by the generator. If you select May Use, the generator will decide on its own if to use this option or not. And if you select Do Not Use, well, the generator will not use this option when creating strategies. These ranges here are measured in points. The value of the point depends on the number of the digits in the quote. For example, if it's 5 digits, one point will be 0.00001. In the maximum count of SWOTs area, you have two options. These options let you define the maximum number of SWOTs that the generator will use. Since each strategy will have one opening point of the position and one closing point of the position SWOT, but it can have a variable number of opening and closing logic conditions, you can set here how many logic conditions the generator will be able to use. When you are ready with this panel, click OK, and this will apply the settings. If you click Cancel, it will revert the settings. So it would work as undo. And you can also click here on Reset All Parameters here to reset all the options in the panel.